Mr. Men Adventure Under the Sea by Adam Hargreaves. Little Miss Dotty had been to the shops, and she had bought something, which is all quite normal, but what she had bought was far from normal. She'd bought a submarine! And why had she bought a submarine? Well, that's the question Mr. Happy asked when he went round for tea.
I don't know. I just thought it looked cool,
admitted little Miss Dotty, with a shrug of her shoulders. She lives in the middle of a wood, in the middle of the countryside, in the middle of nonsense land, where the grass is blue and the leaves are pink, and orange and maroon and burgundy. It is a very long way from the sea, and she had bought a submarine. Dotty by name and Dotty by nature. We will have to take your submarine to Sea Town. Whoa! said Mr. Happy. And so they did. In Sea Town they met little Miss Sunshine. She was very excited at the sight of a submarine.
Amazing! That's just what I need,
she said.
I'm organizing an underwater expedition to find the lost city of Atlantis.
That sounds amazing, little Miss Sunshine. I'm always losing things,
said little Miss Dotty.
But I can't say I've lost the city before. I'll help you find it. How do you lose the city anywho?
They put together a crew and went to sea.
Uh-oh! Oh, Jiminy Christmas! We're sinking! Help us! Help us!
cried little Miss Dotty as the submarine dived under the waves. Mr. Happy explained how a submarine works.
So, little Miss Sunshine,
said little Miss Dotty.
Which way to Atlantis?
Hee! It's a lost city, little Miss Dotty,
said little Miss Sunshine.
Got that? And what else?
said little Miss Dotty.
Well, it would be lost if I knew where it was,
explained little Miss Sunshine.
Maybe we can find a mermaid,
said little Miss Dotty.
Don't be silly.
laughed little Miss Sunshine.
Mermaids aren't real. Oh, gee, you're funny, little Miss Dotty.
On their search to find Atlantis, they were swimming in a reef. All the brightly coloured coral was very beautiful.
Oh, it is so pretty. It is like an underwater garden,
said little Miss Fickle.
Or maybe it's like a candy star. Or maybe it's like a colourful painting.
Little Miss Fickle can never make up her mind.
Oh, goodness me! I don't know.
In amongst the coral there were lots of different fish. There were big fish like Mr. Greedy. Hey, you look funny. There were small fish like little Miss Tiny.
Ooh, it's pretty.
There were grumpy looking fish like Mr. Grumpy. What are you looking at? There were jellyfish like Mr. Jelly. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's jiggly, it might sting me. There were skinny fish like Mr. Skinny. Oh, look at that, it knows how to swim. And there were spotty fish that little Miss Dotty liked very much.
Oh, wow! Look at you there, spotty fish!
What a lot of fish there are in the sea. Whoa, look out, that's an electric eel! Pointed out Mr. Happy. Don't touch it! He cried, but it was too late. Poor Mr. Greedy had been zapped. Whoa! Oh, now I know what a fried fish feels like, said Mr. Greedy shakily, once they had brought him safely back on board the submarine. Their search for Atlantis took them to the bottom of the ocean. The deeper the submarine dived, the darker it became, until it was pitch black on the ocean floor. But even this deep down, there were fish to find. Pretty strange-looking fish. Whoa! They look like aliens from outer space, said Mr. Happy. The fish even had their own lights. They glowed in the dark. There was no sign of Atlantis in the depths of the ocean, so the submarine began to rise. When suddenly a whale loomed up out of the murky water. A sleepy whale. The whale opened its mouth and yawned. an enormous yawn. And it swallowed the submarine in one enormous gulp. Yum. Oh, help! Squeaked Mr. Jelly. They're inside the whale. Oh, help! Shrieked Mr. Jelly much louder this time. We've been swallowed by the whale! Oh my! Oh gosh, we'll never get out! How calamity! How will we escape? But nobody in the submarine had an answer. Submarines are not something that whales normally eat, and it quite disagreed with this particular whale. The whale's stomach rumbled. An even bigger rumble than an empty Mr. Greedy tummy. The submarine had given the whale indigestion. The whale burped an almighty great burp, a burp that echoed all throughout the ocean. And as if it had been fired from a cannon, the submarine shot right back out of the whale's mouth. Whoa. Submarines taste like metal. Which was very lucky. But that was not all, because the whale had held them in their search. The submarine now lay in the ruins of an ancient city that had been submerged beneath the sea.
Hey, look over there! That's Atlantis! Right this way!
Cried little Miss Dolly.
How on earth do you know that?
Asked little Miss Sunshine.
That's because of a sign I just saw here that says it.
Said little Miss Dolly, pointing to a stone signpost. And carved in the stone was the word Atlantis.
Oh, I see.
Said little Miss Sunshine. And they found all sorts of things amongst the ruins. Little Miss Sunshine was very excited. There were statues, vases, coins, a sword, and even an ancient ship. It was a whole lost civilization. But little Miss Tiny had made the greatest discovery.
Wow! Come and have a look at this, everyone!
She'd found a mermaid.
Wow! How extraordinary!
Said little Miss Sunshine when little Miss Tiny showed her. Well, I never! Cried Miss Happy. What a fabulous tale! Ooh, I can't believe my eyes! Declared Mr. Greedy.
I told you we see a mermaid! And I must say, mermaid, that bracelet looks really beautiful and awesome.
Said little Miss Dotty. And she was right. Which is something that does not happen very often to little Miss Dotty.
What a pretty pearl necklace you have! Why, thank you, fellow land dwellers. I hope you enjoyed your underwater travels. Well, I have to swim back to my underwater palace now. I hope we'll meet again. That was a brilliant trip,
declared little Miss Sunshine. Yes, it was, agreed Miss Happy, raising the periscope to see where they were. And there was Seatown. Once they'd docked, they went into the quayside tavern and celebrated with their success with fish and chips. So, ye discovered Atlantis and found a mermaid, have ye? Said an old fisherman sitting beside the fire. Oh, that sounds like a very fishy tale. War. Did you know? You might not find Atlantis, or a mermaid. There are lots of strange and magnificent creatures to discover under the sea. Some jellyfish are as small as a pin, and some jellyfish as big as a person. Mr. Jelly would definitely wobble like a jelly if you were one that size. It's no surprise when Mr. Greedy was shaky after being zapped by an electric eel, as it shocked and knocked a horse off his feet. You need to be aware of the anglerfish, as its light is used to attract its prey so that it can suck them into its huge mouth. Good job the Mr. Man and Little Miss were in a submarine. Whales are the largest animal in the world, but their throats are only the size of a small plate. So the biggest thing they could swallow is a grapefruit, not a submarine carrying the Mr. Man.
Mr. This and Mr. That are dropping by for a friendly chat to show you round the Mr. World. knows when you're gonna meet that funny little fella with the small round feet. Don't you know they're all about you? Climb down, sit down, pull up a chair. Can't you see the Mr. Men are everywhere? You must not miss your friends. The